So right now, China is the largest population in the world. It's the country with the most people in it, and it has 1.3 billion people. Um, Secondly, China's the official language that everyone speaks there is Mandarin Chinese, which is, if you see the characters for ni hao, which means hello on the bottom there. But China also has hundreds of other languages spoken in different villages and different cities. So it's really diverse. And also, finally, as you can see on the right, I'm sure many of you might have heard of the Great Wall of China, but for those who haven't, it's a really long wall that is built basically in across the entirety of China. And right now it's over 13,000 miles long. So it's a pretty long way. People have been known to walk it, but I don't know if I'd recommend doing that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna jump right in. And the first food we're gonna be talking about is from China, and it's something called jiaozi. And if you want, you can try and repeat it in your classrooms. If not, that's okay. But it's called jiaozi, and it's basically Chinese dumplings. So why do Chinese people eat jiaozi? So to share some history, it goes back a few thousand years ago. There was a famous herbalist. Herbalist is someone who knows a lot about plants and how to eat them as medicine and as food. His name was Zhang Zhongjin, and he basically went into a village one day during winter and he realized how cold it was. And it was so cold, people were getting sick, and they were saying that it was so cold their ears were freezing. And he was so surprised and he had to figure out what to do. So that evening, he went out and picked a bunch of different vegetables and herbs, and he figured out what would go well together. And he ended up making, so he took meat, he took vegetables, and he wrapped them up, boiled them, and made something like the soup that you can see on the screen right now. And people ate them, and their ears defrosted, and they were warmed up, and they weren't getting sick anymore. So from then on, people started eating it as a really good way to warm up in the winter and stuff. And as the legend goes, he made them up until New Year's. So now on Chinese New Year's, people will eat jiaozi as kind of a traditional food, and as good luck in the new year. So when do people eat jiaozi? Like I just said, they eat it on New Year's a lot, and it's just a really lucky food for some Chinese people. It's also apparently shaped like old Chinese gold. So when people eat it, they're also wishing for money and to have a lot of it in the new year. They also eat it during winter just because it's cold, and especially in the north of China, they say that people in the north like to eat it a lot, especially because it gets really cold there. And then finally, people just eat it because they feel like it, like the baby on the bottom that you see there. So how to make jiaozi? So the main ingredients are vegetables and meat, and then the little flat dough that you see on the screen here. So for vegetables, you can put anything you really want in it, but the most common things people use are cabbage or lettuce or mushroom, corn. And then for meat, you can use, again, almost anyone you feel like. People have used shrimp before, or beef, or pork, lamb, anything you really want to. So then you mix it all you chop it all up and mix it all together, and you get the kind of mixture that you see on the screen there. Then you take your flat little jiaozi wrapper. In Chinese, it's called jiaozi pi, and you put the filling in there, wrap it up, and then you get some good jiaozi. Yeah, and what people usually eat it with is either by itself, they can eat it in soup or with some soy sauce, and it's just a really great way to warm yourself up, and you can eat a lot of it at once, which is also really helpful. So finally, I'm going to show you guys a really short video about how to wrap jiaozi, or as Chinese people say it, how to bao jiaozi. you can see, you put it in the middle there, and then you put water around the edges, and then wrap it up in this kind of traditional way. And something really fun about it is that a lot of Chinese people during the New Year's, they will kind of get together all at once and wrap it together as like a family gathering thing. So it's a nice craft that you can do with your family. And then at the end, you get some really delicious food to eat. So I'll show you guys a few more seconds of this. There are two ladies wrapping them. And it's very difficult. I've tried it before, but you have to practice a lot if you want to get it. But I'm sure if any of you decide to try it at home, you'll be able to get it. Okay. So that's it for Jiaozi. Thank you guys for listening. I'm going to pass it over to Salma now.